Now, before I go any further, of course I got all my little droppings of drywall on here and stuff. I'll pick this stuff up. I'm going to vacuum it. I close the door to get it brighter in here. And you also saw there's insulation up in there. Okay, so I know when I get this pancake box installed, I got to be off the edge of the drywall a little bit to allow enough of the edge of my pancake box to be off of there where the wire is going to go, right? So from here to there, from there to about there is where I'm going to put the bottom of that on the TJI, and I'm going to have a little hole popped for that right to the left of the TJI so I can fish from there over. I might not even need my flexi bit, but if I have to use my flexi bits, I got them right here. I can use those. I can push it up through the hole and go that way. But because the joist is going that way and because it's not that far, I might even be able to just take my Romex wire, pooch it up there kind of at an angle, knowing the insulation is going to be the first 5.5, 6 inches. I'm going to have to kind of pooch it up through the insulation, over the top of the insulation, and then down like that to where then I can get up on the ladder over there, reach my hand over as far as I can reach, and see if I can't grab the wire. Do you see what I mean? Is it all coming together for you? You know, one step at a time. We'll get her. We'll get her. Okay, so now I'm gonna figure out where the center of the bed is, and I'll go from there. That way I'll know how far off of this wall to measure from there over, so that I can get back up there, and I'll measure from the wall over to where the center is. Then I'll measure. I know where that floor joist is, right? So I get up on the ladder, measure over from there, over. In fact, I can do that. I can do that right now. Okay, because I know that the floor joist, my ladder resituated so I can grab on, so I can reach it with how I want to angle my ladder, let's say. Okay, I'm trying to just get you back here far enough so that you get the idea of what you're going to have to do for your own, right? Oh, I want to see where the edge of the joist is on this left edge. Okay, so I can measure over. Okay. I'm gonna measure over that way, and it looks like about 78 and almost 79 inches. Okay, to the edge and then over that way. Okay, double check it again. Measure twice, cut once, right? That's what I always like to say. Okay, 78 and 7/8, I'll say. 78 and 7/8. Okay. We got to remember that. 78 and 7/8. And now I'm going to look at this bed and kind of make a determination of where I think the middle of the bed is going to be for where the ceiling fan location is going to be. Okay, and so I'll raise that up, and I want to. I'll just put this tape measure right down on the ground. Let's say like that. Okay. And okay, you can see. I just want to make sure you could see everything I was doing. I'll get the edge of it over here, and the edge of it over here. It looks like about, 59, 59 and a quarter or so. And let's just say, if we were to say 60, 30 would be the center. And it's actually going to be less than that. It's going to be about 29 and a half or so. 25, 26, 7, 8, 29 and an eighth or so. Okay. Let's say 29 and a quarter. Okay. That would probably be half of 59 and a quarter would be 29 and a half. That's about the center of the bed. Okay. And so I've just got my, I'm just going to use my Sharpie, and I could use anything. I could use a screwdriver, anything. Okay. My pencil for that matter. Okay, that's where I want it. And in fact, I'm just going to leave the box right where it's at. Okay? I know that's about going to be the middle of where I want it. And if you don't trust yourself, you can get your tape measure back over here. You can measure 29 from the edge. You can come over this way and you can hold your tape measure over there and go like that, and that's about 29 and a quarter, so I'm going to move it over just a little bit to the left. Okay, and that's probably good. You can do it however you want, as long as you think that's going to be pretty close, right, to where it's going to be. All right. Okay. All right. Now, so I've got my my pen and my pencil there. You with me so far? That's where I'm going to have my ceiling fan located. Now I'm going to measure over from the wall. Okay, and I don't necessarily have the exact, well, I do pretty much, where the door is. That door is pretty much flush with the front edge of the wall, is it not? Now, if I was measuring right off of the baseboard, I would have to subtract half an inch, because I know the tape would have to go half inch further that way to hit the drywall. Okay, so now I'm going to take my tape measure and I'm going to measure right from the door over. And it looks like about, and we don't have to be within a 1/16 of an inch or anything. Okay. Here's the center of that. What does that look like to you? 88, and it could be a half. It could be 3/8, 88 and 3/8. Let's make it 88 and a half, okay? 88 and a half would be about the center of the box, okay? So I got to remember those measurements now. I'm going to write them down, 88 and a half, and see, I can't remember now what the other measurement is. So I'm going to have to get back up there again. I got 88 and a half, 88 and a half, and that's to the center. So I go 88 and a half center line, and I believe it was 79, remember, off of the wall, 79, and it was just a hair less than that. So that was 79 and 7/8 off the wall. And that's to the edge of the TJI. And then it goes back the other way. You with me? Okay, you measure twice, cut once. 79 and whatever. 79 and 7/8 is not to the center line, but 88.5 is to the center line. Okay, so now I got to transfer those marks up on the ceiling, don't I? To get me a good starting point. Okay, and so I'll get my ladder set up for that. We'll do that next.